It was all smiles Friday after 2-year-old Parker Conley and his family were reunited with the men and women who saved his life.
We are just so grateful for everything you did.
Jessica Conley can't help but say those words over and over. 2-year-old Parker Conley was at daycare when he began choking on a meatball. His teachers immediately tried to save him, but had no luck.
They just pretty much alluded to the fact that this was a pretty critical call whenever we first got there.
The MSTAT paramedics quickly dislodged the food particle by using a scope. The lifeless 2-year-old came to.
I was just, operating in mom mode, and I just had to get to him. But when she said he's okay, his stats are good, and she said that he was calm and kind of relaxing in the ambulance, I lost it at that point. So that's when I really got emotional.
Conley says they're so thankful for their heroes because the situation could have had a different ending.
Without them, we might have had a much just an awful outcome. Would have potentially left a hole in our family. So, words can't even describe that feeling of gratitude.
The paramedics say they don't consider themselves heroes. It's just their job. And as for the Conley family, well, she says no more meatballs for them. In the studio, Alex Housden, KOCO 5 News.
Spider-Man comes home to the top of the weekend box office. How the top 3 finished is next. And call it Christmas in July, how Amazon and its competitors are changing shopping, and that starts tomorrow.
At the weekend box office, Spider-Man Homecoming dominates. The film will bring $117 million and strong critical reviews in its opening weekend. Now, Despicable Me 3 takes second place with $34 million in its second weekend. Some of that money was mine. And then Baby Driver draws $12.8 million. That one also in its second week. How about Christmas in July?
Sounds pretty good. Consumers are gearing up to cash in not only on the Amazon Prime Day steals launching tomorrow, but all those competitors are offering big bargains for you as well.
If Cyber Monday is the Super Bowl of online shopping, Amazon Prime Day is quickly becoming the playoffs.
People want to hold on to their money. When you see a deal, you got to snatch it up.
The 30-hour extravaganza starts at 9 Monday night and runs through 3 a.m. Wednesday. You have to be an Amazon Prime customer to get the deals.
What are the best deals going to be?
So if you're in the market for a good deal, you probably want to look at electronics. Amazon Prime is really stocking up when it comes to televisions.
Amazon will roll out thousands of one-day-only, limited-time deals. Everything from speakers and printers to LaCroix sparkling water and gummy bears at a discount. You can set alerts for items you want through their app. The good news for shoppers, this big sale is also pushing other retailers like Walmart, Target, and Kohl's to up the ante.
Expect to see these retailers start rolling out things that are similar to Amazon Prime prior to Black Friday.
Not every discount posted is going to be a steal, but you can use a cost comparison app to check just how good a deal you're really getting. Eva Pilgrim, ABC News, New York.
Good luck on the deals. How about this? Check out this recruit. Don't let his cuteness fool you. He can track your scent for miles. A look into his future as a working dog next.
And Predictor shows some intense heat that is rolling in as we go into the middle of this week. Coming up, how long it's going to take before we can get some rain to help cool these numbers down.
One update to breaking news we're following right now. Law enforcement at the Great Plains Correctional Facility in Hinton. Sources telling KOCO there was a riot there at the prison. We're also told the perimeter is secure and that no inmates have escaped. Not known what led to this riot. We do have a crew headed to the scene and we'll provide updates as we get them. If you're filling up your tank this week, want to take a look at gas prices. They remain under $2, and Oklahoma now has the 4th cheapest gas in the country. We checked Gas Buddy for the cheapest prices in the metro. So here in Oklahoma City, you may want to try the CM Food Mart on Northwest 10th near St. Charles. In Norman, the B&B Country Store in Alameda near Lakeside. And then in Edmond, check out the Conoco and Edmond Road in Santa Fe.
Now, your first alert forecast, certified most accurate.
Well, all last week we were talking about storm chances. This week, not much in the form of storm chances, but we do have lots of heat, plenty of heat coming in here. Right now, 80 degrees, 80 feels more like 84 degrees. The humidity, it is staying high. and that means that it is going to lead to some dangerous heat indices over the next couple of days. In the meantime, overnight lows this time of the year, this is pretty much typical here. 70 in Oklahoma City, 72 in Stillwater, 71 down the road in Seminole. All in all, not a bad night, a quiet night. No storms for any of us. And out the door tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., 72 degrees. You know, at 8 a.m., it's a great time of the day. I know it's early, but you step outside and you say, this feels nice, doesn't it? By noon, 86 degrees. It's warming up. Those winds are picking up. It's going to be a windy afternoon tomorrow, 93 degrees with the humidity. Though 93 degrees will feel more like 97 degrees. 93, though, for the middle of July, we have seen worse. Much, much worse. So all in all, not a bad forecast. 93 in Oklahoma City, a little bit cooler down in Seminole, but a look out towards western Oklahoma. 100 degrees. This will be a week filled with triple-digit numbers, mainly out across western parts of the state. Alva, Woodward, Clinton, Hobart, Altus, 101, 100 in Enid, 96 in Ponca City here. So temperatures are coming up, and it will be a hot week, but there is some relief. Now, it's going to take a little while before the relief comes in here, but the main story for this week will be the intense numbers coming in here. Just how hot are we getting? I mentioned before about 95 degrees, but you factor in the humidity. 95 will likely feel a little bit more like 95, up to 103 just about every single day. So this is what you need to prepare for late in the afternoon. You know what to do. Make sure you are drinking plenty of water throughout the entire week. And not only taking care of yourself, make sure you're taking good care of your dogs. Yes, when you have temperatures like this and the sun angle beating down on us the way that it is this week, between 11 and 6 o'clock, the streets, the asphalt, they can easily get up to 150 degrees. The paws on the bottom of your on your dog's feet will burn at 138 degrees. It only takes a couple seconds for them to step onto the road before they begin to experience some damage there. So make sure you're walking your dogs early in the day or late in the evening. And if you have to walk them during the middle of the afternoon, on the grass much cooler. It only warms up to about 100 degrees. That's a big improvement. So if you need to walk your dogs this week in the middle of the day, on the grass, not on the streets. Now, there is a cool down that is coming in here, but the cool down won't arrive until, get this, next weekend. So this entire week, we're going to pretty much be in the ballpark of about 95 degrees. But next weekend, cold front comes in here. It's rare to see cold fronts drop this far south this time of the year, but it's going to easily push through the state. And we're going to see high temperatures going in the next weekend, if we're lucky, up to 90 degrees. That's a pretty big deal. And not only with the cold front coming in here next weekend, that's also our next chance for rain. 20% chance of rain 1 week from today, next Sunday. So your 5 plus 5 day forecast going out the next 10 days. It's going to be a lot of dryness in here, what you expect during the month of July, right? Low to mid 90s all week long. Great pool weather, great car washing weather. And then our next chance for storms, again, as we go into next Sunday, that will dip our temperatures down to about 90 degrees. And as I mentioned, 90 degrees, that's a big deal. If you're struggling to get out of the 80s in the middle of July, what is usually the hottest time of the year, that's not a bad thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
until then, though, we've got some pretty hot days ahead.
The longer we can try to keep the triple-digit numbers out of here, the better. So, but they're coming eventually.
They'll be here.
Bound to be here.
Yep.
Okay, thanks, Damon. Thanks. Well, Oklahoma's Department of Corrections has a new recruit.
He was donated by a private citizen, and when he's done training, he will be the leader of the pack.
Meet Hamish.
You can see he's got a lot of catching up to with his paws and his legs.
This red-bone coonhound is the newest recruit for the State Department of Corrections.
He will go out and help people as needed. Escapes, yes, he will go on escapes. These dogs, they're socialized with children, with just anybody.
And he's in good hands with Lieutenant Josh Lee, who has an entire kennel of dogs.
That's a brother officer. You know, I mean, me, I'm a dog guy anyway. They're just easy to deal with.
The dogs hunt escapees in packs of 4 or 5. Hamish is being trained to be a pack leader. For Lieutenant Lee, it's a bonding experience.
These dogs don't know distance. You know, they can't judge how long they're going. They're just walking with you. You know, and that's you're out there having a walk. You're out there bonding, and that's what they see. These dogs, he's the youngest puppy in the department's line right now of any breed.
Coming up next, we have Crashing the Boards. Our favorite guest, Sam Mays from the franchise, is here to break down all things Thunder. Russell Westbrook hasn't signed a contract. Andre Robertson and Mike Gundy's mullet. Stick around. It's coming up next.